Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another speed build today. Thank you so much for watching. As you can tell by my voice, I am actually really sick at the moment, so please excuse me. I know my voice is really broken and cracked. I'm not very well. I've got a cold and whatnot, but I really wanted to do the voiceover for this video so that I could upload it today because I am really trying to upload a build video every single Sunday, whether that be a house build, a venue build, a room build, just some sort of build video every Sunday. So that's what I'm doing today. I am actually building a wedding dress shop or boutique, whichever you'd prefer to call it. In my Let's Play at the moment, Let's Play A Row of Terraced Houses, which is also on this channel, I have a sim that is engaged and they have set a date for their wedding, and I really wanted them to go, like all the girls, because there's quite a big group of girls in the LP, so there's like sisters, cousins, friends, all that kind of stuff. I really wanted them all to go wedding dress shopping together, where they could pick what wedding dress the bride is to wear and then what bridesmaids dresses all the girls wanted to wear and stuff like that. So I looked on the gallery because I wasn't sure if I wanted to build one, because I have never built any retail lots or anything like that before, so I wasn't sure about the houses on the gallery, so I thought I would just knock one up myself really quickly, and I thought I'd record it just in case I wanted to upload it to my channel, because why not. I'm building in the world of Windenburg, and it's that sort of posh bit of Windenburg where there is like the nightclub, the Pan Europa, something like that. And it's that really posh businessy district that a lot of people love. So I wanted to build a really sort of posh boutique in that area, and I wanted to try and make it look really sleek and elegant. Most of the builds that I do, as you guys know, are more traditional, if that's the word you could use to describe it. They're a lot more oldie worldy, if that makes sense, and I wanted to do something that was really contemporary because it's in such a contemporary part of town. So what I decided to do was I wanted to have big glass windows at the very front of the shop so that people could see in and see all of the dresses on display. But then I thought that if you were actually wedding dress shopping, you wouldn't want anyone to see you from the pavement. So I built a wall, and I had two archways, but I think I got rid of one of them in the end. And I thought that concealing wall there really does, it give privacy to the people who are actually shopping for wedding dresses and not just peeking through the window or window shopping. And I wanted the outside to be really clean cut and really symmetrical, and I wanted it to be really posh looking. So I have those two hanging baskets, two flowers and another two flowers, but they mirror each other perfectly. There is no quirkiness at all in this build, and the outside is basically just a box. There is nothing interesting about the outside, really. It is just really plain and simple, which I think is nice. I used a lot of white and I used some wood texture on the walls as well. And I wanted it to be a really posh wedding boutique or wedding shop where there is like an area for, because I imagine that I've never been wedding dress shopping, and I think if I went wedding dress shopping it would be very different to this. I don't know really whether I would have a big wedding and do all of the traditional big wedding type stuff, but in films and stuff that I've seen, and I've heard people talking about it, if you go to posh wedding dress shops, they have like champagne when you get there. And this is what people I know have told me, that it's really posh and you can have champagne, and all the girls, which I assume are your bridesmaids, they like sit and and drink champagne, and you go and try the dresses on, and then you come out and they say if they like it or not. Well, I wanted to make a seating area where the girls could all sit while the bride, who is Tanya in my LP, while Tanya was trying on the dresses, and then she could come out and show them all the dresses. So I really wanted to incorporate that seating area, which is what I've started to do here. And I tried to keep the inside of the shop really, really clean cut as well, and definitely no clutter at all. So I put the seating area in that corner initially. The inside of the shop took me a really long time to sort out, because everything, like, I tried a few different things, but I kept having to switch it up. It was one of those builds where it didn't seem to go how I wanted it to. And I put those those light strips on the wall there to sort of barrier off that wooden area onto the white walls. And then I toyed with the idea of putting I don't know what I'm going to do in a second, I think I am, but putting a room divider around the seating area to give more privacy to the people that were getting changed. And I tried to make it work, but then I just realised that I would clearly need a changing room. So don't worry, I do change that up. If it's a posh wedding dress shop, you're not going to be getting changed behind a room divider. You're going to be getting changed in a proper changing room. So I do add a proper changing room up in the end. I wanted to put more mannequins in, but I realised that you can only have 10 mannequins on the lot, which I wasn't really too happy about, because what my vision in my head was that I was going to have a whole bunch of wedding dresses, a whole bunch of tucks, and a whole bunch of bridesmaid dresses, and then a couple of kids' formal options too. And I was going to have all the dresses that I thought the girls might like, might suit all the girls in the household. And I was going to have them all already made up, and they were going to try them all on, and then they would actually purchase them all. But it can't be that way, because you can only have 10 mannequins on the lot. I've not really played too much with the retail stuff, so I didn't know that. So what I've actually done for the Let's Play is I've put a whole bunch of wedding dresses. There isn't any bridesmaids dresses in the shop, which is really, really annoying. Annoying to me, because that's what I really wanted to do, but, whatever. So there's a whole bunch of wedding dresses, and then at least the bride then can actually buy her wedding dress. But what I'll do is there's a mirror on the lot, so I'll just change the appearance of all the other girls, and we'll pretend like they bought their dresses in the store when actually they didn't. And those presents are really cool. I think they came with a patch last Christmas 2015. But they're really, really cute. And because I couldn't have more than 10 mannequins, I put in these little display type things, and I put presents and flowers and other things that you might purchase if you were organising a wedding. And I put those on there, because at least then it fills up the space, so you have other stuff to buy, because there are only 10 mannequins, which is a bit annoying. And then I realised that I needed a proper changing room, so I started mixing things up a little bit, trying to move those couches or the seating area a little bit more over to the right, so I get a changing room in the left there. And I put the spa day tray, which is really awesome. That spa day tray is really, really cool, because it's dead easy to fill. No one has to mix any drinks. And then all the girls in the household can drink the drinks while the bride is trying on wedding dresses. Obviously, it does require a little bit of imagination. It's not going to be, there isn't a wedding game pack, even though it would be amazing if there was. But there isn't a wedding game pack, so you are going to have to use a little bit of imagination when you're wedding dress shopping, if you want it to be like proper wedding dress shopping. So, but I thought the girls could drink those Spa Day fizzy nectar. What are they? Fizzy drinks. I think it's supposed to be like an alcoholic beverage. And then the bride can try on the dresses in the changing room there, and then come round, and they would all be like, "Oh, you look so pretty," and whatever else. So it's really starting to take shape, but I still do a lot more fiddling about with the build. My voice is literally dying. Oh my god. I didn't realise I haven't talked all day because I'm trying to save my voice. And now I've talked for 9 minutes now, and my voice is literally dying. But the change room, I did put a a glass door there, but I removed the archway so no one comes around that corner. You'd be fine. I know it's not ideal, but I liked that door. So, and I put all these mirrors along the wall like that, but then I realized like I wasn't sure if they would disappear. I think they do disappear when you're in live mode, but I couldn't take that chance, so I actually changed it up and put all these mirrors on the other side of the walls. If they didn't disappear, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And I've actually already made a owner for this store, and she is a really, really rich and really, really glamorous elder sim. She is so, so awesome, and I think that she and Derek Dreamer, this is my LP again, I'm referring back to my LP, so if you don't watch that you won't know what I'm talking about, but I really think that, because Derek is a romantic and he gets really upset that he's not in a romantic relationship, so I think that he's going to retire soon from his artist job, and then he might be able to pursue a romantic relationship with the lady that runs this store, because she is just like so cool and awesome. You guys will see her in my LP. I've got 2 videos of my Row of Terrace Houses Let's Play, part 11 and 12, going up this week, and then part 13 will be wedding dress shopping, which will be the following week, because like I said, I've got the next 2 videos already planned out. So yeah, so that's the changing room all done, and I think it looks really cool. I like using those signs. Like I said, this is the first build I've done as in a retail store. I didn't build any retail stores at all when Get to Work first came out. I just wasn't that into it really, but this is the first retail build I've done, and I think it's alright. It took a lot of fiddling around with the interior though to get it how I wanted. So this was a little bit annoying because I wanted to fit a toilet in there. I wanted to make at least one toilet, so if your Sims were absolutely desperate, they had somewhere to go. So I had to actually expand the store a little bit and do a little bit of fiddling, because it wasn't going to fit otherwise. The toilet wasn't going to fit. So I fiddled with it, and eventually I got it to work, and then I just clearly was doing something else at that time, and there was a big pause. But yeah, I think it worked out pretty well in the end. The back of the building is a really weird shape. The back of the building is really, really not interesting and really nondescript. But it doesn't matter, because it's one of those buildings where you're not supposed to see the back. A lot of retail stores are like that, because where I live, you can walk on the walls. Oh, they're called the rows. You can walk on the rows. I live in Chester in the UK, so if you guys know it, you'll know what I mean. There's like, it was a Roman town, and you can walk on the rows that the Romans built to like get around. And if you walk on them, you can see the back of like restaurants and retail stores, and they are not cute from the back. You can see things that I don't think anyone's supposed to see. It's really not flattering. So we'll just say that this retail store is like that. You're just not supposed to see the back. Which is fine. I'm not too worried. I think I actually do level it out and then just black out the other walls when no one can get to. They can be like storage rooms or whatever. For more wedding dresses, maybe I should have done that, actually made them into like, just put clothes rails in there to be, and it could be like where the lady who owns the store stores her wedding dresses. Maybe I'll add that in before I upload it to the gallery. And basically what I'm talking about is, if you can see where that wall sticks out where the toilet is, I do straighten it off at the back so it isn't a sticky out bit, but then I don't put anything in those 2 small rooms. I just leave them blacked out. But what I could do is I could add a door, and I could fill it with clothes rails, and it could be like a storage place for the wedding dresses. I'm just doing the toilet now. It's really, really simple, just a toilet and a sink. Really, really simple. You see what I'm doing there? I'm blocking off those sections there so the back falls straight. Like I said, I think I'm going to fill those with clothes rails, and it can be like a storage room to make it a little bit more interesting. We're coming towards the end of the build now. Like I said, it's really, really, really simple and basic, but that's the vibe that I was going for. I wanted it to be really, really contemporary, simple and modern. So I think it worked out quite well, actually, in the end. I mean, it's not amazing. I know a lot of people could do a lot better, but it works out. It looks alright, I think. And what I do next is I I put some lights. I got this trick from the Simmer Supply. If you put Move Objects on and you get those outdoor lights, you can put them inside those pots of flowers, and it looks really, really cool at night because it looks like the light is coming from the flowers. I'm just doing a bit of texture, putting a bit of texture on the floor, on the grass, and then adding some trees that sort of matched those pinky trees that are next to the building there, and then just putting a whole bunch of flowers. Like I said, no one's really going to see the back, but it just adds a little bit of something extra to the build. I think to make your builds look nice, you really do have to put even a little bit of work into the landscaping of the lot. And then I go in around the outside of the lot and I add in some fountains, and then I put some water features in there because I think it just adds a little bit something extra to the exterior of the lot, and I think it looks really nice in the end. I'm glad this video is coming to an end because my voice is literally dying. I can't even. I'm really, really struggling right now to keep my voice working. Yeah, I'm coming to the end of the video now. I'm just putting some water fountains into the water around the lot, and then I wanted to see what it looked like at night because I think because it's quite a downtowny type area, I wanted it to look cool in the nighttime as well. So I'm just adding some lights around the build to make it look pretty in the nighttime. So yeah, I really like the build in the end. I know it's not perfect, but it could be a lot worse. It's on the gallery if you want to download it. It is on the gallery. And that is it for this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching today. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon. But bye for now.